Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and coming at you live from Senpo Temple, I'd like to welcome you back to yet another dreary afternoon here in Sekiro. Last time on the game, we had an incredible rematch against none other than Genichiro. That's right, the asshole who at the beginning of the game lopped off our arm and left us for dead, but that was his biggest mistake because the ensuing battle was filled with blood, sweat, and lightning. By defeating the adopted grandson of Ishin himself, yes, that Ishin, we reconvened with Lord Kuro and Emma through a very lengthy series of talkie cutscenes and updated our mission. We are now searching for a way to sever immortality. And without further ado, let's begin our first step into accomplishing just that. But first, a little treat for the road.
Saru ga 3匹1つは空か
That's right, folks, we've got ourselves yet another gimmick boss fight, starting with the elusive Hall Bell. When rung, monkeys and wolves alike are returned to their initial states. However, a monkey caught in the folding screen will not escape, whether the bell is rung or not. This fight has the potential to be incredibly tedious and repetitive, so we'll try to take care of them as efficiently as possible, starting with behind us. That fourth folding screen monkey is no more. We're gonna run up here and grab the old orange monkey too, which of course follows the classic hear no evil, see no evil, and make noise when they see you like crazy. Depending on what of these rooms you decide to go into, this one will be really loud and others will be pitch dark. Make sure you step into the right ones to find the monkey you're looking for, and don't let these other corporeal ones try to deter you. The purple one right here has very good vision, so following them up in here. There you go. Thank you. I missed most of those. But the last one is actually in a fairly easy spot, right in the middle, but he is pretty great at hearing, so you might want to be a little careful when taking him on. There's also a monk in the middle of the stage over there that will give you hints about how to defeat these ones. Let's just go and do this now. There we have it. That's all there is to it. Just don't let them get away, and you'll be set for good. the folding screen monkeys guarded the Hall of Illusions and befriended the divine child of rejuvenation. Plus, we have acquired the Puppeteer Ninjutsu. This technique temporarily forces one who should have fled this realm to remain. A puppet moves on behalf of its master, but its strings are destined to snap. The inner sanctum, ladies and gentlemen, the ultimate place where I would take a nap. This is where the divine child rests, and because of the monkey, she was hidden from view, but now that they're gone, unfortunately, she is now visible to the world. So before we step in, I guess this might be the only item here. It is a lovely pairing of pellets. This place is going to be very important for us, just maybe not right now. Let's grab the idol. And before we forget, let's go ahead and enhance our attack power. Definitely the easiest one that we've gotten yet. The halls of illusion lie on the threshold betwixt life and death. Departed souls of the divine children drift and sway, taking shelter in the monkeys of the temple. Such is why the divine child of rejuvenation speaks of them as friends. Oh, poor monkeys. They were just doing their job. Let's step inside and make our acquaintance to the divine child of rejuvenation.
何故参られたのですか。
不思議りを求めに。
抜けぬ刀とご存知か。
ああ、
抜けぬとは抜いて帰った者がおらぬということ。それでも試されるのですか。
抜こ
そうですか。わかりました。覚悟が終わりならば改められよ。なぜ皆死を厭わぬのですか。あなたは一体。その右目、流因の呪いを受けているのですね。
不思議り。確かに。もらい受けた。
The Mortal Blade. An Odachi capable of slaying the undying. Its crimson blade will take the life of any who dares draw it. Without the power of resurrection, one could not hope to wield this weapon, which allows one to defeat even infested beings. Long concealed within Senpo Temple, the blade is inscribed with its true name, the Gracious Gift of Tears. Hell yes, we are set.
あなたは流因の巫女に仕えるお方なのですね。
ああ、
何故不思議りを求めるのですか。
宣教に竜の涙を手に入れ、不死立ちを果たすために。
なるほど。読んだことがあります。流因を断つ術があると。つまり巫女は流因を厭われておいでなのですね。
そうだ。
巡り合わせとはいいなものですね。私は越智の巫女たちの一人、死なずの愚道者たちが作り上げた偽りの流因を持つものです。
巫女たちとは。
まともに育ったのは私だけ。他の皆はここに眠っています。
そうか。
不死を断つことが正しいのかは分かりません。 なれど流因が人の生き方を歪める。それを憎むのは私も同じ。巫女の忍びよ、私もあなたの一女となりましょう。お手を。
なんだ。
北条を。
Lo and behold, she bestows upon us rice that spilled from the palms of the child of rejuvenation. This is essentially a much better pellet. It is extremely limited in quantity. Rice is precious. The flavor grows richer with each bite and is sure to raise one's spirits.
これは米か。
はい。お米は大事と存じます。噛めば噛むほど甘くなり、元気も出ましょう。
I really appreciate you giving me, room and board here and all, but we have one more thing that we need to talk about.
巫女の忍びよ、ようこそおいでくださいました。
If you've already used your rice, you can request more of it, but usually you'll have to leave and come back, and she won't always be able to give you rice. Keep in mind, it's a little important, and I would save it for special occasions, like, sharing it with a favored lord. But if you remember that holy chapter we got off of that monk way back when, let's go ahead and give her the scriptures.
受け取れ。
それは。
お主に渡してくれと頼まれた。
ありがとうございます。受け取ります。
どうした？
私はあの人たちをまだどうしようもなく憎んでいるのです。さようなら、巫女の忍びよ。あなたの行く末に豊かな実りのあらんことを。
I love the way that she said farewell. Sayonara. It's adorable. Well, before we go and zip off away into our next course of action, we're gonna go and run this way because this is a door that we can unblock from this side. Unsurprisingly, it takes us straight back to where we began. Senpo Temple. There you go. Open it up, Lone Wolf. Beautiful. It's at this point that we can finally murder the hell out of these immortal monks, but I still wouldn't exactly recommend it because for the most part, they don't really give the greatest experience, and I just rather not get into a tussle with the massive centipede. So let's go and take a look at some of our new abilities. The Mortal Draw is a combat move that costs 3 spirit emblems to use, but it is really strong, it increases your range, and it's especially good against apparitions. You do want to be careful because this does soak up a lot of your spirit emblems, but I am personally a huge fan of this, and I usually have it on just to really clear through hordes of enemies. Probably one of the best things you can get. As far as our blood smoke goes, we didn't really get a chance to use it, but let's go and show it off right now. Let's just try it. Let's just see if we can maybe sneak on over here. Still got the gachins, so I'm going to use that. But when you go ahead and create a smoke screen, it puts you back into stealth. Maybe some of these enemies might not necessarily know it, but it's cool. Oh my god. Boom. Easy as that. It's beautiful. This guy had no idea what was going on. So a couple of very specific spots will be good for that. Just remember that you have it and that it costs 6 spirit emblems. It's very pricey, but you know what? Puppeteer costs 5. So this will essentially allow you to have an ally in battle. And for certain bosses, this is incredible. Do not forget that you have this because it can be real nice. Just remember, it has to be the back shots. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. Can I yoink this man? Oh, nope. There he goes. We'll go and show off La Puppeteer. And we'll go and take on your friend over here. That is if he decides to come over. Was there not a 4th? Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, please fight on my behalf, by all means. I appreciate it. Sometimes I just want to sit back and hang out. But for the most part, they can still hurt you. So be very careful about that. and you can still hurt them. I'll just let you go and... Ooh, just really put a number on that guy. Holy hell. Careful that you don't fall off now. Also, while we're here, you'll see that clouds have just completely ruined the aesthetic of this place. Now I don't even want to hang out here anymore. Oh, thank you. Oh, he just died. That's cool. That's fun. Here, we'll do this. And I should have probably also gotten him. But you, what are you thinking? Here, how about that? It's very impressive, I must say. Well, the reason why I wanted to come over here is because a while back, I forgot to grab this sugar, and it bothered me that I just completely skipped that. And I still didn't grab the other item way over there, but that's fine. I don't think it's entirely important. That was 3 ungos, man. But with that having been said and done, I think it is nigh time for us to head back to the depths of Ashina. Specifically because we have some business to attend to here in the poison pool. And even though we have that boss, it might actually be better for us to spawn here instead of here at the top of that battle place. So let's do it. Ooh. Yeah, man, I have a bad feeling about this. I'm not gonna lie. I was practicing this fight the other day, and apparently, to my complete and utter surprise, you cannot use the Sabumaru against this specific Snake Eyes, just like we did before to that mini-boss outside of the gun fort, because she'll just block every single hit. So we're gonna have to work a little bit more pragmatically, especially with all of these prying eyes in the way. So let's maybe thin the herd a little bit and hope we don't draw any attention to ourselves. No puppeteering. Make as much noise as possible. I appreciate that incredibly guttural death rattle you just had, but fortunately, she did not hear us. This is good. Yeah, so one of the ways that you can cheese this fight is by heading up to the top of this Buddha statue, and she'll kind of try to follow you while shooting at you, but she can still get poisoned by the swamp, which might be worth it. I just think it's a little time consuming and I have not tested it. So we're gonna probably just need to take her out more legitimately. Let's get the healing gourds at the ready. We also have the mortal draw, which will work. So I'm gonna do this. Oh, get some distance. And here, why not? Oh shit, I did not mean to do that because I don't want your friend to start shooting from afar. Oh no. Oh, thank you, raised ground. Here, let's do this. That distance, it's so good, but it is a guzzle on the spirit emblems. Oh shit. Apparently you can parry that, but I've not been able to do it. What are you thinking? Get some timing down. Oh, here we go. And are we good? Thank you. That is more like it. Holy hell. Sorry, I was kind of talking into the mic for that, like more so than I usually am supposed to. As I've been recording this game, I actually have had a completely different mic setup than I've had for Bloodborne and Hades, so it might sound like the room is more empty, I guess. I'm still kind of working on it, but fine with me, I think. So, possession balloon, which is good, and I think, should we make our way up? We can maybe do so over here. I just don't want to get seen. She's in a pretty good spot up there. A very good position. Some might say it's the magic position by Patrick Wolf, but no. She is not nearly that fabulous. Can I get this correctly? Nope. Really not. Thank you. At least I did not scuff up the back shot against the Snake Eyes over there. Alright, let's go this way. I think that was everybody. This one always gives me trouble too, so I'm not a big fan of her, but I'm glad that that was at least a little better than normal. Also, I could have sworn we could have gotten onto this hand. I just might have set myself up a little poorly. Thank you. Yeah, how do I... Oh, I can just get there from the wrist. There we go. The wrist. The wrist. And amongst other things, it took me forever to figure out how to get that up there, which annoyed me to no ends, of course. But, don't snag you. Did I not? Okay. Thought you had some money on you or something. Also, I might have mentioned, or maybe I didn't, in a fit of panic, but we will eventually come out of that hole. It's a one-way, but it takes us back here. And you'll be able to figure out, you know, how we got there in the first place. Let's get out of here. We're done. I really hope that was everything and not what I was aiming for. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. So to get those 2 items, there is actually a secret passage that is pretty easy to miss. But first, you might notice some blood here, leading down into this arena-looking room. I want nothing to do with that. We're gonna go grapple on up here and sneak on through. So I guess you probably couldn't really blame me for missing this, but there's like a little hole here that you can actually jump up and find this incredible path that will lead us exactly where we need to be. There we go. Yellow gunpowder, but more importantly, is what lies on the Buddha's head. This is another loose prayer bead. Hell yeah, brother. I am the king of the depths, and I will do and stop at nothing so that we can get our new prayer bead necklace. So with that, let's go back here, and I think, you know what? Oh yeah, there's a monkey here, which I'm not looking forward to dealing with. I will not puppeteer you today, and he was guarding monkey boos. Nice. All right, well that's another one. Also, in all of my incredible wisdom, I apparently, for most of the game, I have been mentioning there's only 3 types of alcohol. There's a 4th. I completely forgot about that. We'll be grabbing one soon here. But this is that same room, and we did not take any damage. Let's go this way. This is going to be the site of a couple of different mini-bosses. Another Shichiman warrior, specifically, and another terrible, terrible, awful fight. If you played this game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But what I would like to do is, I feel like some specters come out in this area at some point, which is a little scary. But I really detest this area. We will be coming back to this in due time, but this place gives me the creeps, and we will be coming back to it soon enough. For now, as you recall, when we had rescued Lord Kuro from the clutches of Genichiro, he bestowed upon us the shiniest of shrine keys, one that even the president of the Valdo Convention Club was keen on protecting the world against. What secrets did he have? What was his purpose for being in this room? Well, fortunately for us, we can go and use that same key here and proceed to stare our destiny in the eyes, because the Sunken Valley Passage holds our old friend, the Great Serpent. Whatever you do, exercise as much caution as you can crossing this bridge, because the second you do, you are going to be gobbled at, and it's not a very fun bit of business. So what I actually want to do is probably head over on this side and grab myself a lovely item, which comes in the form of a snapseed we will never use. Yeah, there's like another little area over there that you can maybe grapple to. I'm not sure what the purpose of that is, but she's already waiting for us. She's like, all right, it's time to get this show on the road, Jack. Let's do it. Yeah, I definitely can't make it over there. Well, we're gonna have to make a beeline straight for that little exit over there, so let's go and jump and hope we don't get angry eyes. Oh shit. Oh my god, go. Oh, I can hide in here. I didn't know you could swim through this. Jesus. Oh, in the eye. I forgot about that. Well, normally I would just swim around this side and it still wouldn't see me, but I'm scared because if she bites, we die. Oh, come on, you saw me? Something saw me. Was it a fish? Oh my god, we made it. We lived. Well, that's a little terrifying. Not a fan of that, but it did need to be done, and before we progress any further, there is one last bit of business in Senpo Temple that I'd like to take care of. Now that we have the incredible powers of gaslighting and puppeteering, we can now make use of a very special friend down here. Not this one, but I will still... Thank you. Make our way down here. Whatever you do, just go ahead and sneak up on our rat assassin friend, for he is about to spend the rest of his days commandeering this kite. That's right. As you recall, once again, this kite does not stay in place, but our new friend is going to dedicate the rest of his life to making sure that this thing stays flying at all times. So I had read that apparently you can fast travel to the Shigundo idol and not lose this puppeteer because it is on a time limit, and typically enemies will die when you leave them in the puppeteered state. So I'm gonna try it out, and if it is successful, then go us, but if not, we'll just have to run through a horde of monks and make our way to that big tree in that courtyard place like I had mentioned before. Back to Shigundo we go. And now for a little bit of backtracking. I'm pretty sure we can just run past everyone, but yeah, there's that asshole right there. I'm just gonna go and sprint on through. And luckily for us, it looks like the kite is there. So that's really nice. I am very glad that things were convenient for us for once. Yeah, wow, I never would have guessed that this is the outcome of having flown that kite. It's a little obtuse, but still kind of cool. We'll go and fly our way across. Meanwhile, everyone is like, oh my god, that shinobi is fucking crazy, man. What the hell is he doing? Well, more snap seeds I'm not going to use, and some leaps of faith, unfortunately. Jump down. Ooh, why did I almost die on that? Hope there was no items over there. Oh, and we're safe. Beautiful. We've got ourselves scrap magnetite, and as far as I'm concerned, there's not really any way back up, which I'm not sure why you'd want to, but I do appreciate our new friend having devoted his life to the fine art of flying kites, because it allows us to head over here and grab yet another idol. Oof. Thank you, game. You can definitely find this before you're supposed to, so just keep in mind that this area might be a little confusing if you hadn't activated the Great Serpent just yet, because in doing so, we find ourselves back at that Sunken Valley passage, only this time, the snake is going to be coiled up on top of this building, or this boulder, this building. You can see that the Great Bridge has been destroyed, and, well, so is this serpent, I'm sorry to say. We have the fresh serpent Viscera. The great serpent is considered to be a god of the land, and the heart is believed to be where one's spirit resides. While its shape bears similarity to a persimmon, in fact, this is the red viscera of a god. It is safe to assume that eating it would be poisonous to one's health. God, that's incredible. The first time I did that, I'm not gonna lie, I like yipped and yooped and heed and hawed, and it was so good. But before we head back into the water, I do not believe there's any other way to get back to this spot, so don't forget to grab these items. We've got a balloon of soul, and in this little cave, we have tucked away another bundled Jizo statue and a blood droplet. Oof. This is a good drop. And look at all this blood on us. It's incredible. I love that it's different every time, too. That it's very specific to the enemy you just murdered, but holy hell, man. That seems a little familiar. I don't know if we go over there. A body of water with some trees sticking out like that. Yeah. Oh, that is the Great Serpent taken care of. Hopefully nobody wanted to get married. And actually, if we're, oh my god, able to slip on through the fucking bridge. Yeah, because there was that other area that we could have, yeah, grappled to. Maybe I can reach that from down here. Or maybe not. It doesn't really matter. We'll come back when we have the ability to dive and otherwise get our ankles nipped at. Not only have they been broken multiple times, but they now have stupid fish bites on them. Jesus. Let's head back over here, and I think I will take the safety rest because what's coming up is not for the faint of heart, especially if you're not a fan of monkeys. It's a little nerve-wracking, and I know that is a very reasonable fear to have. It's not irrational in the slightest. I remember watching Nope by Jordan Peele, and I was just thinking, man, people might have some monkey issues after this, especially when they fall from the fucking roof and are donning armor and swords. Jesus Christ. Get your shuriken at the ready because those are going to be your best friends going through this. I know there's a lot that are just going to be jumping around, very happy to see us. Yeah, he already sees me. Okay, we'll go this way. And sure, I'll drop down. Why not? Just so I can get a better lock on you. Oh. Uh-oh. Somebody noticed me down there. That is no bueno. What a enemy to miss, you know? Oh, there's two of them over here. Alright, well then, I suppose we'll take care of them post-haste. I will not be snuck up on. I will not have my face beaten in. I stankin' monkey. More snap seeds. That is a little problematic. What are we gonna need snap seeds for? They're giving us so many of them. Well, not only do they have swords, but some of them even have guns. At least they don't have fire coming out of their heads, you know? Shit. But also, I am pretty sure there is a gaggle of nightjars that are going to be around. So I do definitely want to be careful about that because they're just going to gang up on you and murder you whole. It's not my favorite way to spend the weekend or the day of the week. There you go. Thank you. Oh yeah, so there. Let's see. Let's take a look. See, I keep calling these guys nightjars, but maybe those ones aren't the nightjars. They're the other ones. Well then, let's just keep on going nice and gently into the sweet night. And I'll probably end up grabbing the items after. We'll grab the ones that are on the way. See if I can't sneak up on that one at the very least. Yeah, these monkeys, they're a little stressed out. If I do the, oh shit. That guy fell. It's like, oh my god. Oh, and you shot me. Jesus. Okay, well, that was very smart of you. Such a good monkey. Oh, and he's got such good aim. Oh my goodness. That does have a tendency to happen. Is there an item over here? There was. Thank you for the contact medicine. So I haven't mentioned it, but the contact medicine actually does inflict poison on you, which you want to be a little careful about because it stops you from getting hit with even worse poison, but sometimes I'll accidentally equip that instead of the antidote powder and suffer greatly for it. As far as this is concerned, is there not a nightjar around? I would certainly hope so. There's also this like little area down here. I might need to investigate this. I don't remember what's down there. That seems somewhat unconnected to everything now. You can see that there's more poison swamp down there. Not a fan of that. I'll be completely honest with you. Oh, here we go. There's a second one right here. Normally they're already aggroed onto me, but no. Is it my birthday or something? Oh. Big mistake, friendos. Hot damn. Thanks for the level ups. Thank you for the money. Now we get to gaze upon the true gaggle of enemies. That's right, look at this. There are so many of these damn monkeys, and it's incredible how terrible the frame rate gets when you hang out and Are they all like on their tails? Are they pulling a Tigger right now and just hanging out? Well, it's a little funny, and it's kind of hard to take them out. So what we're gonna do is probably use the Mortal Blade to great effect. I'm just a little worried that, oh my god, there's another one down there guarding an item. Man, can I make it? I think we're sitting pretty. And I didn't pick up the item. Thank you. A lot of contact medicine that I honestly don't want much to do about. But let me see over here, just while we're around, because I don't want to go down there just yet. We're actually kind of running out of time. Maybe I'll explore that a little bit later, but if I fall down there, it's going to be really unfortunate. Yeah, I'm going to go this way. And try to get a better vantage point, maybe. Let's get some spirit emblems, because we're going to need that. Was there anything else over here? I don't think so. Alright. Back up we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna proceed with caution because you can get ganged up on here pretty badly, and I don't like it. So this is the plan. I'm gonna jump in, throw in a couple of swipes, and hope that has thinned the herd enough for us to really just kind of pick them off one by one. I might just need to run up, I think. But let's hope it actually works. Nope, what the? Okay. That is not what I wanted to do. Holy shit. This is bad. Very bad. Oh no. Monkeys! Oh, he interrupted me so bad. Okay, well this is not going to plan, I'm afraid. You see their frame rates? Gentlemen, I am so sorry to have ruined all of your afternoons, but it must be done. We'll get our health back this way. Perhaps the mortal draw was not the greatest idea. That's okay. At least they can't, like, poison me, right? Oh, here we go. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, these guys are rough, man. I mean, I appreciate everything you've come to create and destroy here, but God, it's like their frame rates. God. Here, are you gonna try and belly flop me? Nope. He's gonna try. There we go. Some of that. Ooh, you know, a ninjutsu would have been pretty good here, just to really sow some division. Oh boy, somebody else noticed me. But upon defeating every single one of these monkeys, you should get an item. I just don't know where the last one is. They fell all the way down there. Oh no! He's falling through the fucking world, guys. Poor bastard. Honestly, I would love it if you perished right about now so I could get the item that you're supposed to. But you're not gonna let me do that. Where are you? This is kind of unfortunate. Well, things never go right in these playthroughs for me, which does not come as much of a surprise. But we get some scrap iron, and ooh, we have the boss. I was kind of hoping to get to it today, but I'm kind of glad we're not, because it is definitely one of the more challenging ones of the game, especially if you ask people who've played this game. But in my opinion, I think it's probably one of the more fun ones once you get to learn it. But I suppose that will have to wait until next time, sadly. Oh no. God, we're gonna fight that thing twice in one episode, I think. Not to spoil too much, but you'll see what I mean by that later. Alright, let's go and drop down here. If I go and do this, I'll be able to latch onto the wrong thing. No, I wanted the item, please. Thank you. We've got ourselves a balloon of soul. And that monkey is truly gonna stay alive. Okay, once you kill all of them, you get monkey booze. And this time it's not exactly gonna work out for us, but maybe I'll grab it off screen, just kill them again. Have absolutely no issues because I wouldn't be recording. And let's grab our new sculptor idol. Thank you. We have 4 skill points. I don't think I really want to buy anything at the moment. We could definitely get the double Ichimonji, but I don't know. We wouldn't really be able to utilize it to its fullest potential. We could also maybe just save up for the medicine once again, because this does count towards our death blows, and that wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. We're already pretty close. I think we'll save up for that. Plus, we have the return of this mysterious praying woman.
蛇ガキはの2つあるぞい。1つは生ガキ、1つは干しガキ。あっちじゃ。干しガキはあっちじゃ。毒沼を越えて巣穴に潜り込み、干し柿盗んでくれよぞ。
干し柿、どういうことだ。
はい、困りごとかい。しからばお米じゃぞい。お米じゃ。困りごとあるならばお米を恵んでくだされよ。
Well, we still have the rice that the divine child gave us, but do not give it to her, otherwise she'll just give you more hints, but it's not really worth it.
お米はないかな。おちの巫女様のお米じゃぞい。
Right. Well, thank you for that incredible waste of time, but ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison. Thank you so much for joining me here in Sekiro. We have the most incredibly sexy posed, I don't want to say it's a Buddha, but it might be a monk of some type, just really relishing in the fact that the next boss we get to face is the Guardian Ape. And this one is a doozy. I enjoyed a lot, and I just cannot wait to absolutely fuck it up, because that is bound to happen. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.